Name the team who is most likely to draft their veteran quarterback successor in this year's draft. There's a lot of maybes. Should we grab a quarterback? Do we wait another year?
I think the Redskins, and they might be movers and shakers. Either way, I think they emerge from Thursday night's draft with a quarterback and a new face of the franchise. I'm saying Washington finding their next quarterback.
I like it.
There's people in front of you looking for the quarterbacks. Obviously Arizona, maybe the Giants, maybe Denver, Miami definitely. So you could be 5 deep. My point is, I think you're going to have to go and get it. If you want a quarterback, and I think you should, I don't think you can just sit there and wait. They will be gone potentially, especially if there's a QB run like there usually is. You can get a quarterback, but go get him.
If anything, I really want the Redskins to draft a quarterback. I would love if Dwayne Haskins fell down to us. He's from Bullis High School in Potomac. That'd be awesome.
I don't see the Redskins moving up to number 3. I see the Raiders staying at number 4.
Yep.
And I think that it's going to be Jets at 3, Redskins at 15, and Raiders at 4. John makes a pick before Jay.
Welcome to the 2019 National Football League Draft as the commissioner is about to put the Arizona Cardinals on the clock.
The 2019 NFL Draft is now officially open.
I'm excited for what our future brings. I feel really good right now, and I'm ready to give the fans a show this year.
I bet you feel like there's something coming this fall that people aren't expecting.
Yeah, we know we're close. We got a good team, and I think we're going to make a really good pick tonight. And I know who the fans want. It's pretty evident, and he's still sitting out there, so we just wait and see.
Where is Dwayne Haskins going to wind up? We're looking at the Washington draft party right now. Ian Rappaport, what is the latest with Rosen as well as Haskins and the Washington quarterback hunt?
Standing is the Washington Redskins are considering 2 options. One, taking Dwayne Haskins from Ohio State right here, who actually considered trading up for, or waiting, taking an edge rusher, and maybe go with someone like Jared Stidham or Ryan Finley in the later rounds.
Yep, I can't wait. Let's go do it. Let's start. Let's go. Hey, thank you, Doug. Appreciate you. All right, see you soon.
What's up, DK? I know you're asking yourself, am I worth the hype?
Nah, I don't got to go down the street. That's all I got to do.
See, that's the thing about hype.
Thank you, sir.
It can make you
Hell to the Redskins. TTR, baby.
All right, meanwhile, back at the draft, here is the DC pick.
With the 15th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Washington Redskins select Dwayne Haskins, quarterback, Ohio State.
It was definitely an exciting time. We got, obviously a quarterback was one of the priorities that we had with, the guys that we have to throw Haskins into the mix. He's an extremely, extremely talented quarterback with all of the skill set, and he can be as good as he wants to be. And we're excited about the opportunity for him to come in and learn behind some veteran leadership, learn from Jay Gruden, Kevin O'Connell, Matt Cavanaugh, Tim Rattay, all these guys with tremendous knowledge of the position, along with Colt and Case and obviously Alex.
Later in the round, you trade back into the first to get Montez Sweat.
The Indianapolis Colts have traded the 26th pick to the Washington Redskins. And with the 26th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Washington Redskins select Montez Sweat, linebacker, Mississippi State.
He's a rare physical talent who has a lot of production in the SEC and was having a great offseason, Senior Bowl, Combine. Unfortunately, some of the medical concerns, I think, caused him to drift. The Washington Redskins thought he drifted far enough.
It was one of those things that as the round kept going and pick by pick, and he's still sitting there, and then Bruce obviously made that tremendous move to go up and I mean, this guy, he's 6'6", he's 260, he ran 4.47. I mean, he's a unique guy who overwhelms guys with length. He's got 35-inch arms. What he can work on is, like all these players, everything, technique, you know, the nuances of the position, and which he'll develop as we go, but he can come off that edge. This kid is a guy that we would have felt comfortable taking at 15. You know, he's that type of player, he's that type of pass rusher.
The biggest need is either quarterback or edge rusher. Did you ever think you'd walk away with both?
I did not, honestly. You know what I mean? And it's really, it was kind of hard. You know, you take Haskins, you're like, but we didn't draft, we got to get a pass rusher, you know what I mean? Right. So you're happy as heck to get Haskins, but now you're kind of depressed a little bit because we got to get somebody to get after the quarterback to help Kerrigan out and Ryan Anderson and the interior people, and then to get Sweat that late, or 26, so to speak, was awesome.
It's time to look to the third round. There are still holes for the Washington Redskins, particularly at wide receiver. Doug Williams said they need a go-to guy.
Shout out to the Redskins Nation.
Good people right there.
And the Mason Nation back home as well. With the 76th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, my Washington Redskins select Terry McLaurin, wide receiver, Ohio State.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? I'm good. How you doing? Man, hell yeah, I do, Coach. Hell yeah, that'd be great. Hey, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm very excited to be a part of the organization. Yes, sir. I can't wait to get to work. Coach, it's the perfect matchup. It's the perfect connection. I can't wait to get started. Yeah, he throws everything well. He throws everything well, and I'm going to catch everything, Coach. Yes, he throws everything well. I can't wait to get to work. Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Snyder. It's a pleasure. Yes, I'm very excited. I can't wait to get back with my guy and be a part of your organization. Thank you for making my dreams come true. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Gives us a nice blend, a combination of speed and toughness, and he's actually our special teams #1 player on the board as far as what he does in that unit. Very explosive player. He can run. I think he can do a little bit of everything, inside, outside.
Touchdown Buckeyes! McLaurin, 41 yards.
But gives us a dimension, another added dimension with that great speed and toughness that he brings to the table in the run game and obviously the vertical passing game. Eventually be a starter without a doubt once he gets in here, and obviously has already great rapport with Dwayne, so it's a natural pick for us.
I just want to say thank you to Redskins Nation, ACTR. I'm really excited to be back home. Looking forward to competing and earning my spot on the team.
Glad to be a part of the Redskins Nation, man. I'm ready to get to work.
Dwayne, John Keim, ESPN. You said the other day that the league done messed up. What did they miss? What do you think the teams in front of the Redskins missed on you?
I'm just looking forward to proving that when I get my chance to play. I feel like I have part of a great organization, great team, a lot of great players, and I'm just looking forward to minicamp and learning the offense and being able to compete right away. And I feel like with the guys around me, we're going to do a lot of work in the NFL.
Montez, along those same lines, you're kind of coming into the league feeling like other teams, passed on you. Explain how that mindset will help motivate you going into the training camp.
Yeah, I've always been the type of player that's played with a chip on my shoulder, and that chip's gonna stay on my shoulder, but I'm blessed to be a part of the Redskins Nation. I know God makes no mistakes, and I'm where I'm supposed to be.
I'm just really excited. I really can't put to words how grateful I am for the opportunity. Going to high school 20, 30 minutes away from here is very surreal for me to be back with my family. And man, I'm just really excited to get to work.
What kind of relationship were you able to develop during this process with Kevin O'Connell, who's your offensive coordinator, Tim Rattay, your quarterback's coach, and obviously Jay, who's a quarterback-friendly head coach?
Yeah, from the start of the combine until now, just building a relationship with those guys. Really great offensive-minded coaches. Kevin O'Connell played in the NFL. I really have a great relationship with Coach Rattay. And Gruden and I spent some time at dinner, and just being able to get to know him and what he stands for and how he is as a coach, I feel like it can be a better match for me.
Montez, your speed speaks for itself. Have you had any talks with Ryan Kerrigan or any ideas of how you plan to contribute?
Yes, ma'am. Ryan Kerrigan actually reached out to me last night. He reached out and just said, let me know how I can be a help getting into the city and all that type of stuff. I'm just ready to work, how I can fit into the defense, and just ready to work.
Greetings from D.C. We're at the Thomas Jefferson Memorial Building. I'm Dwayne Haskins.
And I'm Montez Sweat.
We're here to announce our new teammate. With the 112th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Washington Redskins select
Bryce Love, running back, Stanford.
Here goes Bryce Love. You're not going to catch him.
All right, I look forward to it too. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it. All right, bye-bye.
The Washington Redskins selects Wes Martin, guard, Indiana.
Wes is a strong, powerful, guy, but he's a good player. He's a productive player. He's a 4-year starter, very efficient.
I'm just fired up to get down there and get to work. I'm going to give you guys everything I got. Hail to the Redskins, baby.
Ross, who we took in the 5th round, he's 57 straight starts at Alabama, which is unbelievable. Most in Alabama history, and I believe it was 42 of those were at left guard, and then this year he played as a center.
Cole Holcomb, linebacker, North Carolina.
And this kid, Cole, is kind of a self-made guy, and he's 300-plus tackles throughout his career. He's highly productive. And on top of that, having the position flex to play Mike and Mo for us and make the calls, he's a smart kid. He can do that.
Kelvin Harmon, wide receiver, North Carolina State.
Kelvin's name probably came up more than anyone, that we drafted, because in that 3rd day, that was one of those deals where you let the board speak to you and you see the depth at different positions. And at one point when we took Wes Martin, we were like, oh shoot, well, we're not going to see Kelvin. We're excited about Kelvin. He's a highly productive player there, big, strong, physical, good hands, high character. I mean, check all the boxes.
Jimmy Moreland, DB, James Madison.
He had 18 career interceptions. He's an outstanding athlete, quick twitch guy, small school guy who went to the East-West Shrine game, All-Star game, and he showed out there. Wasn't too big for him. Small school guys, that's what you want to see. You want to see how they compete against the big dogs. And he fits right in. He ain't backing down from anybody.
Jimmy Moreland's one of my favorite guys here late in the draft. You see the size, very undersized, 5'9", 179 pounds. But once he gets the ball in his hand, he goes ahead and takes it back for 6 pick sixes. That is rare.
Jordan Brayford, linebacker, Oklahoma State.
He's another productive guy. He had 10 sacks this year in 2018. He's got, as a pass rusher, you want guys with get off, motor, and toughness, and he's got those.
And don't look now, this could be one of the most explosive offenses in the business. They had Terry McLaurin, who was an absolute baller. He's a 2-time captain, so he's coming in. He ran a 4.35, 200 pounds, 6 foot. Now they add to the wide receiver position. And then they added Bryce Love, who was slowed a little bit by injuries. We forget, in 2017, my man was a Heisman finalist to Baker Mayfield. This Washington Redskins team is trying to send a message to everybody in the NFC East.
100%.
Oh, you guys want to put up points? Yeah, we got some guys that can do that too.
How do you see them fitting in as far as, kind of having different body types and different kind of skill sets?
Guys we drafted here are all productive players. You look at Wes, he's played a lot of football. Obviously Holcomb, he's a 3-year starter at North Carolina, 100-plus tackles every year. Very productive. Harmon, very productive, 177 catches. Moreland, obviously great. Brailford, who we got late here, was productive, led the Big 12 in sacks. So the name of the game, is being able to produce where you're at and then displaying the skill set in the offseason at the combine or your workouts or the pro days or senior bowls, and then we have an opportunity to take it. But we like all their skill sets and their production.
With all that you guys have done on defense this offseason and then with the draft with Montez, a couple of these guys, how do you view the defense, now where you're at right now?
I'm excited about it. Starts with adding Landon, free agent. So that's the obviously the tone setter that we were looking for. And then getting some of the guys back. Obviously, Reuben Foster's a wild card for us. We're excited to get him in the building. We're teaching him the defense right now, getting him on the field. We can't wait to see him run around. Sean Dan with a year under his belt, it's going to be great. Some of the draft picks that you mentioned, the young defensive line that we have, I think we're all very excited about the prospects of our defense being fast and physical. And the cornerback situation with Dunbar coming back and Fabian's versatility to play nickel inside or outside, and adding Moreland and Danny Johnson, and obviously the rest of the guys getting more experience. I think things are looking up. We got to go out there and play together.
We had a plan, we had a philosophy, we executed that plan, we let the board speak to us, and we feel great. We got better as Redskins.